making money in 2022 for the best ways. The first one is investing in shares. Now, if you're not already investing, what are you doing? You can invest in funds, you can invest in premium bonds, depending on your risk appetite. And it's so easy to get started with investing. If you check out my investment short little course, it gives you the best strategy on how to go about investing. If you want to get started with investing, if you're in the UK, Freetrade, I'll put a link below in the description, is your best place to start. Completely free to get started. You can get a free share. I think it's worth up to £200 at the moment. And that's your stepping stone. That's your stepping stone on how to get started. It's a very simple to use, easy to use platform. It simplifies things so much. Like if you wanted to invest in Greggs, for example, the description of Greggs is pasties and sausage rolls. Like it gives you that bare minimum, and it's for the beginner. It's very basic. It's got a very friendly user interface, and it's great for beginners. Now, if you want something a bit more complex rather than Freetrade, then Trading 212 is the one to go to. If you're not from the UK, then you've got Robinhood and BlockFi for cryptos and stuff. So you can take that approach as well. So why investing in shares is a great money maker is because you can earn money in different ways. You earn money from the growth of that share if you go for growth shares or growth stocks, and you can make money from dividends. Now, dividends are basically the reward that that company pays out to the shareholders, basically as a thank you for holding the shares. And the dividends are usually paid out annually or quarterly or monthly, depending up to their preference. So investing is a good way to make money because there's different ways that you can make money from making the investment itself, and it's very easy to do, very easy to get started. So with investing, it is a great way to make money, but it's not by any means an overnight get rich quick scheme. It's something that you can be doing long term, and you'll earn money from it and you'll earn revenue from it long term. For example, I did a video on revealing my low risk investment strategy, which was basically £100 a month for a year. And I think it was like 13 or 14% return rate over the course of that year. So pretty decent, much better than what you would get in the bank. Now you can go more risky, you can go more risk adverse depending on your risk appetite. Now, if you're someone that wants to get rich quick overnight, then investing probably isn't for you because that's not how it works. Investing is a long-term strategy. Personally, for me, long-term buy and hold is the best way forward. Again, go see my video if you're interested. The second one is dropshipping. Now, dropshipping, close to my heart because I do it myself. Now, there's different forms of dropshipping. You've got dropshipping on Etsy, you've got the traditional Shopify dropshipping, which I'm sure you might have come across. You've got drop servicing, and you've got print on demand. All are different forms of dropshipping. Now, basically what dropshipping is, find an item, product, service, and you sell it to the customer directly. So you don't touch it. You basically are that middleman. So I know that there's a market for a specific product. I find that product off the supplier. I now advertise and I market that product. I might list it on something like Etsy, and then that customer will go and buy that product. I go back to the supplier and I say, I want one of these, shipped to this person, and they ship it completely for me. If it's done through Shopify, which is the traditional sense, then I can fulfill it from Shopify. I can track the order. I can send them the order details. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to get involved in it. I don't have to hold inventory or anything like that. Go straight to them, and that's pretty much dropshipping, like in a nutshell. Dropshipping is good because it's scalable. You can scale dropshipping. So whether it's print on demand, drop servicing, dropshipping, it's scalable. Now, going back to the dropshipping explanation, drop servicing is slightly different. Rather than a product, have a service. Rather than having a supplier, you might get it from a freelancer. So if your service is to create, let's say, Facebook ads, you find a company that wants to pay you to create Facebook ads. You go on Fiverr or Upwork, you find someone that will create the Facebook ad, and you give it to that person, that company, and you keep the profit basically. Again, you're acting as the middleman. That's basically what dropshipping is, or drop servicing is. You can basically develop over time. You can develop into a branding company. For example, Gymshark and Wayfair all started as dropshipping companies, and look at them now. So the potential is endless. The downside of dropshipping is that it is a full-time job. I do a video on the downsides of dropshipping, and basically it takes a lot of your time. At the beginning, you are the product researcher, you are the website developer, you are the customer service representative, you are doing privacy policies, you are writing up product descriptions, you are controlling the ads, you are doing social media, you are doing absolutely everything. So it is a lot to deal with, and if that sounds like too much time for you, then you might want to go for a more passive way to make money. For example, investing is a lot more passive. You can kind of just set and forget, and you don't have to check it every day. Whereas with dropshipping, if you're running a business, you need to be fulfilling orders and responding to customers every single day, and that can get very overwhelming. So just something to bear in mind. The third one is match betting. What match betting is a legal exploitation of sign-up offers and free bets. It's basically whenever you've signed up to a betting website, if you've done that before in the past, you'll notice that they usually have offers such as make a £5 bet, get £30 free bet, bet £10, get £5 free, or look at this new football match coming up on the weekend, get a £5 free bet. And it's to entice you to make that bet and make more bets. With match betting, what the process is you are exploiting that offer in your favor. So what match betting is basically making that first bet to qualify for that offer, where you don't make any loss and you don't make any profit. You basically break even on that bet. But what you do is you qualify for that free bet. Once you get that free bet, that's where you start making money from match betting. Now, to start off with match betting, I would suggest Profit Accumulator. They're basically the #1 platform in the space where they will tell you exactly which bets to make. Now, match betting is, human error aside, is completely risk-free. If you make mistakes, then you might see losses. Otherwise, it's a completely risk-free. Again, human error aside. Now, with match betting, you're not going to become a millionaire. You're not going to get rich overnight, but it will get you to a point where you're earning a little bit more money on the side. People have bought cars with it. They've managed to save up for a house deposit by using match betting as a tool. And that's what it is, basically. It's a tool alongside your full-time job or your other income sources. Number 4, the fourth way to make money in 2022 is all the rage right now, and it's Metaverse. It's to do with the Metaverse. Just dropped a video on this, I think last week, or might have been week before, where I talk about making money in the Metaverse, like what it is and how to get involved. So do check that out. But basically, you can get involved in the Metaverse in many different ways. You can play the Metaverse games. There's crypto gaming. You can play them and play to earn. So you earn that native currency by playing that game. Again, nice and easy to do. Bit of fun as well. You get to play the game whilst earning money from it, which is always a plus. If you don't want to get into crypto gaming, you can also do NFTs, which is basically buy and sell the assets that are used within that crypto gaming, within that platform. So if you want to go into Decentraland and basically buy up the NFTs, which are basically the land, or if you want to go into D-Race, which is basically horse racing on the Metaverse, you can go and buy horses and as an NFT, and then buy and sell them, or just buy and hold them. If you think that that project's going to have some traction and is going to be popular in the future, you can just hold them like you would as an investment, as a collectible, and then watch them go up in value. The other way you can invest in the Metaverse is simply by buying the native cryptocurrency of that game. So for example, Sandbox, you can buy Sand, which is the native cryptocurrency. I think you can buy it on Coinbase. If not, you can buy it on KuCoin. Links below if you're interested, if you want to get signed up to them. But yeah, you can basically buy the cryptocurrency that project or that game relies on. And that way, if that game becomes more popular, if it gains traction, if it becomes all the rage, then naturally the in-game currency is going to go up in value. And if you're holding that, you're going to benefit from the gain. So yeah, Metaverse is the fourth way to make money in 2022. It's probably going to be the most progressive way. Like if it doesn't kick off and it doesn't hit the mark in 2022, it might do in 3 years time, it might do in 5 years time, it might end up being a long-term bet for like 10, 15 years. but the metaverse is going to be the future. Like, loads of people are speculating what it's going to include. So having some sort of involvement in that, whether it's through crypto, gaming, NFTs, it's not going to be a bad idea. So yeah, another thing to consider. So thanks ever so much for watching. If you've got any questions whatsoever, then do hit them down below. I post every week without fail, investing, crypto, metaverse, dropshipping, all that good stuff. So if that's what you're interested in, do check out my channel and my other videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.